Well, it's been a fantastic week for Chris Waller Racing. As you can see, I've had a good week, hence why I got a haircut. Been a pretty lean few weeks up until that point. Good day Saturday, wasn't it?
Permit.
Yeah, what about that? That was huge.
Preferment.
Preferment.
Just to give you a little insight into permit.
Little insight.
Yeah, he's probably the stable pet, really. Don't worry about ability or any all the other good horses we've got in the stable. Permit seems to come up as the common number one pick for the stable pet. Obviously all the strappers are different, but he's got more favourites than anybody. Permit.
Yeah, he's more people's favourite. Yeah. What you meant to say.
So it was going to be his last run. Everybody told him. What did he do? He put his head down and he went for his life. He just kept running.
It was almost like he knew. I think he did know. Knew.
It was a good end to the day because there was a couple of disappointing ones, but more the thing I remember out of the day was a few really promising runs.
Yes.
Won't go through them all, but obviously Kermadec missing the start by 2 or 3 and running third against the Group 1 horses was good. And Preferment went down by a nose in the Rosehill Guineas, indicating he's on track for the Derby.
Yes.
So those two really did shine, and they'll win some good races.
Yeah. Melbourne, we had a few runners down there, no winners, but a couple of great runners. 4 Carat. Technology
Super
was a big runner
at
any old odds.
Yeah.
So with a bit more luck, we could have had a better day. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And very impressive win last week by Dance of Heroes.
It was last Thursday at Warwick Farm.
For the viewers, the early bird viewers, you would have got the tip.
There were a couple of winners last season.
Yeah. Had a good day.
Yeah.
Sal for that.
Oh, Sally.
Yeah.
And she was
going. She's going enormous. Okay, Saturday. We'll just do a quick little sweep by Mornington. Okay. We've got Rugged Cross in down there.
Only run off the track soft. It's come up really well, this preparation, and going good.
Index Link entered for 2 races.
Scratch
from Sydney. Sorry, just let me finish it. Scratch from Sydney, Mornington Cup. You know a bit about this race. You won it last year, didn't you? Or the year before?
We did.
Yes. Robbie Frard joins the team. Now, how did you find Robbie?
South African.
Mm-hmm.
Got a good presence in the stable with Pete, Joe, Jared, Alon. Plenty of staff that are South African that New Zealand has beat.
Yeah, bad luck about your cricket team, boys.
It wasn't Pete dirty this morning.
That was so filthy. Blame the rain. All the rain.
So he's an international rider. He's ridden successfully in Hong Kong, South Africa, Brisbane. So I think he's got good hands. This jockey needs good hands. Glenn Boss is the marvellous rider for him. Was the best rider for him. And I think I think Robbie Frard might get a little surprise on Saturday. He's got on a really good chance in the Mornington Cup.
Right, that's good. Black Revolver on the backup draws a good alley. Chad Schofield goes aboard. No fault of Dean Yendall's, but he was
victim of a good draw. I think this horse appreciates a bit of room. He likes a bit of distance as well. And 1300 last Saturday was too short, so steps up to the mile. He's had the benefit of having that first race left-handed, and I wouldn't discount him. I think he's a good chance.
Okay. All Cerise and Hollywood Bound in first at Rosehill. Firstly, I'll eat my words. ATC, congratulations on the job they did last Saturday. Crowd was good.
You know what I like about the ATC?
What's that?
At the moment? There was plenty of calls after this video. People, they're watching, they're wanting to know their mistakes.
Must be busy then if they're watching our show.
Well, give it a bit of credit. Few important people watch this.
Fair enough. I just admit
they're asking questions. What can they do? They want to succeed. I think that's a starting point. Everyone had a great day that I spoke to at the Slipper. Sure,
it was a great day.
It's not quite the same amount of money getting pumped into it, but we won't go there. I think they know it means a lot to everybody who's a member, who is a proud racing person of Sydney. And the Golden Slipper will not be forgotten. It will continue to go from strength to
It was a massive improvement on last year's Golden Slipper, wasn't it?
And it was really good. And the result was fantastic.
Yeah.
Won by the
Best horse in the
Vancouver.
race.
How well was that? How good was that?
Yeah, it was.
And that's what you want to see. People obviously back the favourite. Some more people back
Smashed
the
him,
horse.
smashed him, mate.
There was a lot of support for him. He sat 3 wide. Good ride, Tom Berry with cover, but geez, he was tough late.
But it was an exciting race when you looked at it at 300. I actually held my breath. I thought, geez, what's going to happen
I
here?
thought Headwater put his head in front. You could see
English was challenging.
Yeah.
Even that horse of
Melbourne
Mick
horse.
Price, yeah.
Got lost. It was a great race, but hey, well done to Gay. She's a terrific trainer of 2-year-olds. Terrific trainer, full stop, and she's what drives me, I guess. She keeps us going and keeps us on.
You.
Doesn't drive me. Her driver
Her driver drives you.
But she's great for Sydney, and we all have to strive to beat her and learn from her. So I've got no qualms with her winning the Golden Slipper.
No.
Well played, Gay.
Yeah, well played. Hollywood Bound also raced second race. 1400.
Hollywood Bound, hasn't he changed?
Yeah.
He's got a bit of ticker now.
We marked it.
Mark marked it.
Mark marked it.
Mark Timms.
Timsy and Leah. Big fans.
Good supporters of us.
Great supporters.
We appreciate that. It's a pleasure to train for anybody that appreciates what you're doing. So, look, it's a big step up for him on Saturday first up, but he's a chance. He's trialled well, as has all Cerise. Her first up run was good, possibly on an unsuitable track. Drawn a bit wide, she has. Damien Oliver up in the saddle, and
Usually when
She's
D.
really
Oliver's
good.
riding 54.5, it means they're a fair chance as well.
yeah.
Bull Point in race 3, the Doncaster Prelude. Blinkers back on. For those of you that read The Sportsman or get my text messages, he's been working the house down. Now, how's he going, honestly,
Good.
Chris? Bill, getting alright.
Yeah, he's going good. Blinkers have really helped switch him on. I probably shouldn't have taken them off, but he was missing the start and getting a bit fractious in the barriers, so I took them off. Helped him in the barriers, didn't help him run any better. Blinkers back on, trialled enormous, worked very well, drawn well, lovely race. He's ready to win.
Okay. Race 4, Emancipation Stakes over 1500. One runner, Catkins.
What are you smiling at?
I'll say it, I think this is the biggest. No, I won't say it. Actually, I will say it.
No, don't say it.
Just
She's
let
drawn-
me say
No,
it.
you
Let
can't
me
say
say
it.
it.
Don't say it
Let
about
me
the
say
source.
it.
No. She's got barrier 10,
I'll say it next week.
Barrier
when she runs to
10.
the Queen of the Turf then.
makes it hard. And she cops a lot of bad barriers.
She
Like
does.
ATC.
She's such a good
Hey,
one.
do you think it's the ATC's fault?
No.
Okay.
Right over there.
So she's drawn a bit wide. James McDonald goes aboard. Hugh Bowman was booked, suspended.
Took the ride this week, did he?
Don't start. He's been made again. He's going good.
Oh,
Came out and
kissed
rode
him,
Adelaide
mate.
this morning.
Kissed and made up.
Came out and rode Adelaide for us. Sat behind Dance of Heroes, 3 minutes
Oh.
behind him. Dance of Heroes won well last week. Picked him up with a bit of class in the straight. It was pleasing to see. And I've been on the high ever since that. So it's good to have him in the team, and it's good to have Adelaide working well. Suspended on Saturday, that's why Hugh's not aboard. So James McDonald hops on. Jim Cassidy was half committed to Dear Demi. So James, barrier 10, he'll be right. Should be hard to beat.
Heart Tester in the Star Kingdom. Scratched him out of the Galaxy. I reckon that was the right. Well, I don't.
Well, it's
I
unfortunate he
believe.
couldn't run, but he's got a good chance to get some money on Saturday.
He would have run a good race had he been right. But
Minor foot problem, 100% now.
yeah.
Hasn't missed any work. It was just a day problem. Work's been good. Galloped very well.
Yeah.
Drawn well. I think he's well weighted. Good jockey aboard, and
D. Oliver
there you go.
goes aboard. Finery Stud Stakes, Group 1 for the 3-year-old fillies, 2,000 metres. all class these three. Amicus comes off a fourth in the Coolmore, beating a neck. Wings comes off an impressive win in the Tulloch Stakes, Group 2, and Ballet Suite comes through the midweek form, but beating the old horses in the opposite sex. Really classy filly, I think.
What you quite often see in 2,000 metre races, Liam, is the form changes.
100%.
We saw that last week with Hello Crowned and
Swanish.
And Preferment. We'll see it again on Saturday. Let's hope. The majority of our fillies, if not all of them, are in that 2,000 metre group of 3-year-old fillies and can proceed through to the Oaks 2 weeks later with a bit of confidence.
This is a cracking race, mind you. This is one of the better races on of the carnival. Well, I mean, I think we've been blessed with how good the quality of the races have been this carnival so far.
Yeah, my word.
Yeah.
First Seal, she's a top filly, and I was reading about James McDonald's comments earlier in the week saying it's the best filly he's sat on, potentially.
Sure, there'll be a few.
Reeled off an amazing 200 metre time, or 400 metre time, after working over a mile. Geez, I hope they flattened her. I don't think so, but she's failed over 2,000 metres, which goes into what we were saying prior. Our fillies, that's all we should be worrying about.
Yeah, so let's run through them. Amicus.
Well, I think she's had the perfect preparation. She's not bred to stay, but how could you say that she doesn't run? Well, we're similar to First Seal. She's won a Group 1
At a mile.
at a mile. She's in good form running second. Her work's been impeccable. She's a fit horse.
Winks.
She beat the boys last start. She came from behind them off the slow section and beat them. She's drawn well. Doesn't mind a bit of giving the track, and we had 30 mils of rain on Tuesday night in Sydney. Not to say the track will be soft on Saturday, but there's a chance. She'll like it. She, of my three, are the more rangier type of horses, more a Royal Descent type of filly. That just the way she looks, she's like your long distance athlete. She's that rangier type of filly. Amicus has got the strong fast net rock. Ballet Suite's got the strong shoulder and high chaparral about her. So that's what I'm thinking with her. We'll get her out to the 2,000 and further, and obviously Ballet Suite. As you said, coming off the midweek races, which are a lot easier, but there's a sense of timing about her. She's impeccably bred. She's by high chaparral. Drawn a bit awkwardly. Kieran's problem.
Yeah, not mine.
What do you think?
I think Winks is a very, very good chance, but wouldn't put myself in a position to split three very decent fillies.
Against 3 or 4 other fillies.
And a very strong race. Yeah.
Great race.
It's a great race. It is a very good race.
It's a good race.
BMW 2400, 3 runners, beaten up Opinion and Who Shot the Barman. Now, all come out of the same race. They run 2nd, 4th, and 5th. Mile and a half, different story. What are you saying? No red cadeau, eh?
Probably the winner that beat them last day will probably win again. But
got to keep turning up.
Yep. Who Shot the Barman? I love the way he finished off last 100 metres. We know the distance is no problem to him. 2,400 metres, he'll eat it. He's going terrific. 3rd up from a spell. Boss hops back aboard. He knows the horse well. I think he had 2 or 3 wins on him. 3rd in the Melbourne Cup.
Yep.
Barrier 9, no problem.
No.
He'll be right.
Yep.
I think he's very hard to beat.
Beaten up. Showed a good level of improvement in his last run from his runs in Melbourne. Mile and a half. Does he switch off?
Won't be easy. Glenn's problem. But
Glyn.
2,400 metre winner in England. He's had plenty of miles into his legs this prep. Home track.
Yep. Opinion, I think he's flying his horse.
He is. Only has to run on the top 5 to be our A-leading chance in the Sydney Cup.
Sydney Cup's going to be his race, I think.
Same as who shot the bargain.
Yeah.
But in the Sydney Cup, I think Opinion drops to something like 52.5 kilos, so it's a big drop in weights, isn't it? So if he runs in the top 5, on the handicap weights and measures, he's the horse to beat.
That's what I'm saying. Weight for age at 2,400 is a tough test. Look at the maturity of your shoe size. With Quick Strike, Tulloch Stakes, the backdoor approach. Something you know about? For the Tulloch Stakes, for the Derby, 2000.
Awkward Gate, again, said the right preparation has been set for the Derby, and we've made it as easy as possible for him once he gets up to the suitable trip of 2000. So it's a great race to give a horse a bit of confidence. Ty England will work something out from barrier 11. If he stays 2000, as you'd expect him to, his action and style of the horse he is should lead it. Get it up.
Yep.
Lap it up.
Ran off the day in the the Selwood Stakes, 2000. Neville. 4 runners, 4 teller. We'll just go quickly through them. 4 teller.
Back from the Australian Cup, class horse, bit of weight to carry, Awkward Gate. Can't discount it. Might even put him on a Hong Kong or Singapore trip if he runs in the top 3 on Saturday.
Look forward to going with you, champ. Hawkspur.
Better run last start. Awkward Gate, James, who's on Saturday? Ty England. Work's been good. When this horse hits form, he normally holds it.
Okay, Janu.
Disappointing last start, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Can't fault him. Work's been good. One last chance. Did the Melbourne Cup just flatten him? I don't think he stays 2 miles, and he was a beaten horse at the half mile, and I think we cooked him. So
yeah.
If he doesn't perform on Saturday, he'll go out for a good spell before
Voodoo Prince. Now, Voodoo Prince, his run's been good enough. Time to stand up Saturday. Yeah. D. Oliver, good draw. Lightweight.
You missed one vital ingredient.
What's that?
Ingredient. Salt and pepper. No, given the track, but given the great track. I think he'll really appreciate the Rosehill track on Saturday. He's rock hard fit. He needs to show us something.
Yeah, he does.
And he can.
He does.
What's he drawn?
2.
2.
Alright, that's good.
Thank you very much. Sorry it took a bit longer than normal.
Next week it'll be previewing the championship with my man Joe Marira in town.